PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look at QNT here today. And something I noticed on QNT is that when you take a fib from the August low over here up to this December high, notice how the price has interacted with these fibs perfectly as resistance and support. You can see that we had a 5-wave move, right? And we're going to take a look at these fibs on the linear scale, okay? We had a 5-wave move up here, and look where we rejected off of. We rejected off of the 38.2% fib, then we came down, and then used the 50% fib as resistance. So it's very likely that this over here is a local top, and then we can see that we also rejected at this supply zone. So this is the same supply zone that price had dropped by a little bit over 50% from. So all we did was have a 5-wave rally up to it, and you top at the 38.2% fib, have a pierce down below the 50, backtest the 50 yesterday, and now we're seeing continuation down to the 618. Now there's no reason for me to think that it'll bounce here and then we continue on up like that, but instead what I'm thinking is we see a move below the 618 down to the 702, see a bounce up to the 618, and then pierce down to the 786 at 7660. Now from here we have to be very careful and cognizant of where the rest of the market is. Either this marks the bottom and then we can continue to grind up from there, and this would be a wave 1, and this would be a wave 2, and we would go on for our wave 3, 4, and 5, and so forth. However, I'm thinking a little bit further ahead, right? Because I don't want you guys to be buying and for it to keep dipping. I mean, there's no controlling that. I mean, it happens a lot in the market, especially in crypto, and that's just something that you guys have to, withstand if you're buying crypto. But I want to try to get you guys into the market as close as I can to the bottom. That's my goal. And what we see over here is we just see continuous lower highs, like going all the way back to October 2022, and then continuous lower lows. So and then we see an ABC within each of the waves, right? So ABC down, ABC up, ABC down, ABC up. And what if this is an A, this is a B, and then we come down for a C wave like this, slightly sweep the September 2024 lows, and then we bottom out from there. That's the absolute worst case scenario. That's something I want you guys to be mindful of as well. Now when you take a fib from the June 2022 low up to the October 2022 high, take a look at this on the logarithmic, we would just be coming down to the 88.6% fib right over here at $51, okay? And then that would be your completed bull flag, because you have 5 waves. You guys see? These are your 5 waves up here. And yeah, you're going to get deviations because it's such a highly over-leveraged market. So you're going to get these, it's not going to look very clean. You're going to see like these wicks above and beneath the trendline support and resistance. So like this is what it would look like. Now we could say that, okay, yeah, what if this wave 5 is already in? And that could definitely be the case, right? And we wouldn't call this a wave 5. We could call it a wave 5, but what I'm thinking is it's just a B, C, D, and then your E wave like this. Okay. Now this E wave could be in for sure, But I just want to make you guys open to the possibility that it could be down here at the 88.6% fib at $51. Okay, but going forward, this is what we would want to see here on QNT in order to invalidate more downside, is just a move back above the 50. Very simple. Sorry, just a move back above the 38 point. One moment here. Let me make sure this is correct. Yeah, a move back above the 50 here. So at 110, if we can get a daily close above that, then we're starting to look bullish. Or if we can get a drive back to this supply zone, right? Drive back to this supply zone right here. Then we'd be like, oh, okay. It looks like QNT is showing some strength. But right now QNT isn't showing strength over here considering what we have playing out. Top at the 38.2, pierce below the 50, back test, approaching the 618, right? So I think we're actually going to sweep this May 18th low towards the 702, see a little bit of a retrace from all to take out all the people who went short upon breaking this May 18th low, to take out all of these late shorts, liquidate them over here, and then we can continue on downward towards the 786. Excuse me. And that would be to just balance out this left side. You guys see that? You see this left side over here? So we just need to balance it out because it's not balanced. And the market always comes back to take out inefficiencies, whether that's in the short term, near term, or long term. It always happens. So we also have some interesting fundamental events taking place, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But this is my analysis on QNT. I have the full QNT roadmap in my Discord with exit targets, DCA levels, and where I project QNT to go for the rest of this cycle. Something you definitely don't want to miss if you're big into QNT. I also can analyze any other coin or asset you guys have, so definitely click that link if you guys haven't joined. Peace out and take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next one.